You ever open your banking app, look at your balance, and think, okay, this is decent. Not rich, not broke, just enough to feel like you should be doing better, but somehow you're still stressed about money. You've got a few thousand saved, you're not panicking anymore, but you're also not confident, and every unexpected expense still feels like it could knock you sideways. If that's you, look, this video is exactly for you because there's a number where money doesn't just increase, your entire relationship with money changes. And that number is $10,000. My name is Nikki, and I spend way too much time thinking about how money actually changes behavior, psychology, and life outcomes. If you're someone who saves money but still feels anxious, stuck, or unsure what your savings are even doing for you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because here's the thing, $10,000 is not about flexing, it's not about status, it's about power, and most people completely misunderstand why. Most people think $10,000 isn't even that much anymore. Inflation, rent, cars, groceries, yeah, I get it. But look, that belief is exactly why so many people stay financially fragile. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of adults can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something. Let that sink in. So when you hear $10,000 isn't a big deal, that's not reality talking. That's comparison brain talking. And comparison brain is expensive. Here's what most people don't realize. Before $10,000, every financial decision feels dangerous. Switching jobs feels risky. Saying no to overtime feels irresponsible. Investing feels like gambling. One mistake feels like disaster. But after $10,000, risk changes shape. Let's do the math. Say your monthly expenses are $2,000. $10,000 is 5 months of life covered. That means you can survive a layoff, you can walk away from a toxic boss, you can invest without panicking at every dip. You're no longer making decisions from fear, you're making them from margin. And margin is everything. This is where it gets really interesting. Once you cross $10,000, your brain stops screaming. Neuroscience research shows that financial scarcity literally reduces cognitive bandwidth. When money is tight, your brain is stuck in survival mode. You don't think long term, you don't optimize, you just react. But with a real buffer, your brain frees up space to think about strategy, opportunity, growth, leverage. This is why people with savings seem smarter about money. They're not smarter, they're calmer. Look, this part frustrates people, but it's true. Money grows faster after you stop needing it immediately. Let's say you invest $500 a month. At zero savings, that feels reckless. At $10,000 saved, that feels controlled. Now, compound interest starts working with your psychology, not against it. And here's the part no one tells you. The hardest $10,000 you'll ever save is the first $10,000. After that, your habits are already built. You know how to live below your means. You know how to delay gratification. You know how to prioritize yourself over impulse. That's why momentum kicks in. Now you might be thinking, Nikki, that's great, but $10,000 feels impossible. Look, I get it, but here's the honest truth. Most people don't fail to reach $10,000 because they don't earn enough. They fail because their money has no job. If every dollar you earn immediately disappears into lifestyle, comfort, and convenience, savings will always feel impossible. Here's a practical way to approach this without burning out. Step 1, make $10,000 a non-negotiable identity goal. Not I hope, not one day. This is who you're becoming. Step 2, separate it from your checking account. Out of sight matters more than motivation. Step 3, automate before you optimize. Even $25 a day is $9,125 a year. That's not extreme discipline, that's systems. Step 4, protect it like it's fragile, because it is. This fund isn't for lifestyle upgrades, it's for freedom. Here's the thing. $10,000 doesn't buy you luxury, it buys you options. And options compound faster than money ever will. Once you have options, you stop chasing every paycheck, you stop tolerating nonsense, you stop making desperate decisions, you stop playing defense. Look, no one posts about this part of money online. There's no dopamine hit, no viral flex, but this is the quiet milestone where people stop struggling and start building. If this video helps shift how you think about money, hit the thumbs up. It tells YouTube this content matters. Subscribe if you want more honest conversations about money, psychology, and building a life with margin. And remember this, the first $10,000 doesn't change your lifestyle, it changes your trajectory. And once that shifts, everything else gets easier.